And now we do protection. Protections. Packing for the trip can be stressful. You never know for sure what to add to your bag and what to leave behind. Right now, you might be spending time running lists of have and have nots through your head. However, even if you know this is just stolen technique, the fool needs nothing for this particular journey. Acknowledge your fears, take a breath, and prepare to leap. So that was protections of the Major Arcana. Number 0, the Fool. F-O-O-L. Fantastic. All right, next card is the Eight of Wands. All right, 8 of Wands. Here we go. There is something special about knowing one's path is clear and that has nothing and nobody is going to stand in the way of getting to your destiny, your destination. You feel confident, courageous, and even a little smug, which is totally understandable. Go ahead, strut your stuff, sunshine, because the coast is clear. And that the only thing that can stop you now is you. Guidance. Right now, you find yourself in one of those moments where everything is just going right. Things are falling into places and life has a flow to it, making everything seem easy. This did not happen by accident. You created, you set intentions, you stuck to the goal, and now the universe has cleared the path for you. This moment was the cosmic in your creation, so don't squander it. Get your best walking shoes on and go. That was guidance. Now protections. Procrastination isn't always a bad thing. To be honest, it could be your sign that everything that is happening right now is causing you a massive amount of stress. Many forget that stress doesn't just happen. When something negative occurs in life, it happens anytime there's a sudden change or shift in normal flow of life. You're being able to move towards your goals without obstacles may not be normal for you. That's okay. Lean into the stress, acknowledge that's triggering your procrastination patterns, and then make a plan to move onto the path by just putting one paw in front of the other. That was protection of 8 of Wands. Wow. You guys got wonderful cards. Wow. We are almost there. Next card is the 4 of Swords. We had the 3 of Swords, and now we have the 4 of Swords that came out. All right. There is something wonderful about curling up in that warm spot in front of the fire, knowing you are safe, snuggled in protections. This is when you can go relax, curl into a fluffy ball, enjoy a nice nap. It is okay for you to rest. You can take some downtime and trust the soul cat. It will do you good. Guidance. Everyone needs a break, a gap, a moment to stop and pause. Now it's time for you. The 4 of Swords offers you a peace of mind and protections. It wants you to know it's safe to stop and rest and put your feet up. Make a nice warm beverage and just allow the energy of the moment soothe your soul. This will do more for you overall mental well-being than trying to force yourself to keep working. That was guidance. Now protections. You know it is almost time to take a break, but right now you still have some loose ends to take care of. If you don't, you won't be able to truly rest your mind. Instead, your mental chattering will be loud and deliberate. Therefore, clean your desk, complete your task, and then when you're ready, make sure there is no place your mind can wander that will interrupt your moment of respite. That was protection, and this one was 4 of Swords. All right. Now, this card would normally be the last card because I do 9. But I gave you 2 bonuses today. So let's do this. Number 18, the Moon. The Moon card right here. Beautiful. Things aren't always as they seem. As the light shifts, dances, and fades, the edge around your work seems less solid. What could have been hard and uninviting is now curious and alluring, beckoning you to explore it and consider it mystery just waiting to be solved. It is amazing how a trick of light can change how you feel about the world around you. Guidance. There are times in your life when you are harnessed, the day drains you and it creates cool dark evens and soothes your soul. As the world looks different from when the light is dimmed and the sharp focus is softened, the moon makes everything feel relaxed and open, as if it's holding space for you to pause and take a much needed breath. As the moon starts its dance across the sky, you know that you can stretch and unwind with the demands of the day behind you and the time of quiet upon you. That is guidance. Now protections. Not everyone slows down when the moon is high, oh no. For some, like our soul cats, the moon stirs their energy and awakens their creativity. When the rest of the world slumbers, you too are energized, inspired, capitalizing the cool, quiet, and darkness bring. Use the time wisely, as there is a reason this is your time in peak productivity. Dreams happen under the influence of the moon, and you can have to be asleep to create them. That was protection. Wow. Number 18, the moon. What powerful cards. Alright, we're going to do the 2 bonuses. Now, this one came out twice, the Musician. Number 1 is the Musician. That is your first bonus card. Is the Musician. Here we go. When all you need is right in front of you, stop seeking and start doing. The world of magic and miracles like actions. It works best when you are following along and taking the steps laid out in front of you. A spell is merely process of action steps. And right now, your life is casting board upon which your spell is being played out. Guidance. This soul cat knows that all she needs is to have fun and joyous experience in her life and her magic. Nothing else is required because she trusts herself completely. She trusts her skills and gifts and her guts. The soul cat will bounce on all opportunities because she knows she creates them. Nothing will come in this soul cat's world that she did not magically call forth. Her magic is in her meow, and so too is yours. What you speak will be, and what you create the future. What you receive is your own creations. Is guidance. Now protections. We all have time where the doubts of our own magic, times when we are much easier to blame everyone else or even the world for the way life is playing out. The soul cat knows that life what you makes it, or more to the point, life is how you create it. Creation is magic, our perceptions. So if you feel the world's against you, it is time to perceive life differently. That was protections. Wow. Number 1, the Musician, you guys. That came out twice. Now this is our last card, and that would be 6 of Cups. Then we're going to go over all your cards. Wow. 11 cards. 6 of Cups. Have you ever noticed that a single smell can carry you right back to your childhood? Sometimes so small that it can make your past experience rush in the forefront of your awareness without any attention at all. Wouldn't it be cool if we would do the same for our futures, getting a whoop of things and come having them flash into our mind like a movie? Maybe the next flower will do that for you. Guidance. Trips to the ghostland of the past aren't as soothing as they first appear. They may start conjuring lovely memories of things that are long gone, but they can trigger a deep sadness for what is lost and move one's focus away from the present moment. This can become harmful for your mental and emotional health. Not to mention it puts a real dent in your current happiness. Yearning for the good old days blocks you from finding peace, love, and joy in your experience of right now. It stops you from appreciating who you are and what you have after the world. This soul cat knows that much like a flower floating around in the water, the past is gone for a very good reason. That was guidance. Now protections. You might think that things were better, easier, and simpler in your past. However, your memory is both a thief and a liar. Looking back is a trap. It is a prison your mind that keeps you in if you let it. Instead, this soul cat recommends feeling into the now and opening your heart in what correctly right in front of you. 6 of Cups is your last card of the reading. Wow, you guys. What a powerful reading. I loved it. Enjoyed it. Now I'm going to have to move this stuff back. That back. Move these beautiful stones here. Alright, so your first card was number 12, the Knight of Wands. Your next card was the Three of Swords. 9 of Pentacles. Number 14, the Temperance, that came out twice. Your first major arcana. Number 12 of Pentacles, Knights of Pentacles. The Fool card that came out twice, that's 0. And 8 of Wands. 4 of Swords. Number 18, the Moon card. And so the number that came out twice is the Magician, number 1. That's your bonus. And then we have 6 of Cups was your last card. Alright, let's get all your cards out. We'll do it that way. Alright, so the most suits that came out was the Wands, Swords, and the Pentacles. All got 2 cards of each, and 4 major arcanas. And our angel number for today is 1212. That's because of the Knights are 12. So you have Knight of Pentacles and Knights of Wands. So that is your angel number for the reading. Is 1212, and your major arcanas are the Temperance, the Fool, the Moon, and the Magician. So thank you, brothers and sisters, for joining. Have a beautiful, blissful day or night wherever you are. Sprinkle some stardust, and bye for now.